Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambeau channel. Now, things happen quickly in crypto. I'm happy to acknowledge that. But at the time I am recording, it appears that XRP has certainly found a pretty notable support level, which, if ends up proving to be the case, and I admit that's an if, we're not going to see a whole lot more downward price action anytime soon. And that's based on the available chart information to this point. And I'm not a chart wizard, just to be clear. I don't read charts. I'm just sharing information that I gather from all sorts of other chart analysts. I don't want people to think I'm someone or something that I'm not. I just love, as a hobby, following all this stuff and making YouTube videos and sharing certainly my opinion. But as far as the price action, I don't make price predictions, so just sharing as many opinions from as many chart analysts as possible. And so I want to let you know that even despite what we've seen, the negative price action over the last few days. Well, first of all, XRP is still substantially up this year and way up over the last couple months. And the analysts that I've shared on this channel that are calling for substantial moves upward, even the ones that have been talking before this retracement of XRP up to $30 or so, their narrative, their message has not changed, and that shouldn't be too surprising because pullbacks like we just saw are to be expected. I've been mentioning a fair bit lately because I think it's such a good thing to be aware of, especially for people that are new to crypto. And I know there are so many new people to crypto listening right this very second. And welcome, by the way. Happy to have you here. Just keep in mind that from 2015 to 2017, for Bitcoin specifically, and 2017, at the end of 2017, that's when Bitcoin hit its all-time high of about $20,000. Well, along that way, over 2 years, there were 9 major corrections, price corrections, retracements, where the price dipped on average 37%. So just understand, with XRP, this is going to be true conceptually as well. Whatever the number of retracements ends up being over the next year or 2 or 3, whatever, or however long the market cycle lasts, they're going to happen. It doesn't mean that the world is ending, right? So lots to talk about here. But I want to clear also, I don't have a financial background of any kind. I am not offering financial advice, and you should not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. I really do just think it's fun to talk about this stuff. And if you're listening to this video right now, you're probably just like me in that sense. I don't know. There's something about it. It's just captured me, and I just so engaged with this stuff, and I just enjoyed spending an absurd amount of time every single day researching stuff and then putting stuff together to share with you on this channel here. If you would please ever so delicately tap the like button, I'd appreciate the support, and consider subscribing if you've not yet done so, because why not? Why won't you take my free content, damn it? Especially, this is an XRP-centric channel, so if you are into XRP, you might not regret it. You know what? And I'll tell you what, as far as XRP here, man, I'll tell you what, the bears, they can't keep it down forever. When it comes to XRP, it's like, can't stop, won't stop, player. And right now, XRP's at 56.6 cents. Bitcoin's at 17,169. So Bitcoin's bounced back a bit of late as well. You get the market cap at 517 billion. Bitcoin dominance down to 61.56%. Here's a tweet from the blockchain backer, my fellow XRP YouTuber and XRP chart analyst, who wrote, "Another blast off on horizon for XRP. Price chart as a correction reaches target zone." You can see here's another tweet from him. XRP corrects back to the support. And this is what he shared on that particular tweet. I'll pull up full screen in case you care to take a look. But this is the XRP US dollar chart, right? And so that's one more opinion right there. But I've been following all sorts of analysts today, and there's not a lot of disagreement on that. Like, you'll see, if you want to go for the most bearish scenario you could possibly imagine, they're saying like 38 to 40 cents, but nobody's saying they think that's likely to happen. And again, even if it got down that low, I'd be like, holy hell, this is the bad zone now. Like a month ago, people were talking about it going down potentially to 11 cents, which I didn't really ever buy into. I didn't, just based on the analysts that I had been following, I wasn't really convinced that was likely at all, and it didn't happen. And so now we're talking about maybe as low as 38, 40 cents. Ooh, I feel okay on that. Here's chart analyst Credible Crypto. He's got a big-ass following here. What he's up to? He's up to 78,100 followers. Good for him. He deserves it. Anyway, he writes, LMAO, XRP exploded literally the day after I made the tweet below, and we are just getting started. So again, I just wanted to share with you the chart analysts that have been doing this forever. To them, this is to be expected. And it's so worth being aware of this. And the tweet he was talking about below was from November 19th, and he wrote that the most important level on this entire chart, the monthly level that we have thus far failed to recover, we have now tested it 4 times. Care to guess what happens when it's reclaimed? XRP. All right, next, and this was a cool thing too. So just in the direction that things are going, this is just it's another fun metric. The title of this piece from you today is titled "Google Trends." XRP hasn't been so popular since 2017. What about Bitcoin? Google Trends, an analytical dashboard that tracks the popularity of searches across different countries and regions, demonstrates why this week may be crucial for the global blockchain community. And then they have this subheading: XRP inches closer to 2018 highs in Google Trends. Google Trends calculates the relative popularity of this or that search quote. 100 points indicates all-time high, while 0 is a sign of lacking public interest in a subject. Since November 22nd, interest in XRP has already added almost 300% and continues surging. Although 2 days remain before the data for this week submitted and indexed, the relative interest value in XRP is going to print a whopping close of 78. So again, on a scale of 0 to 100, 78. Tell you what, I know what I hate, and I don't hate that. The last time interest in XRP was that high was in late December 2017. The 2018 highs were registered between January 7th and January 13th at the 74 level. It's been years, and I know it's just one metric, but it's fun to track all of this stuff in addition to following, the price charts and all that. Anyway, it is intriguing that searches for Ripple are far less impressive with a mediocre 13 points. See, and it actually made my heart happy to read that. I thought, well, maybe people are finally sufficiently differentiating between Ripple, the company, and XRP, the decentralized cryptocurrency. So I was like, because again, 13 for Ripple and 78 for XRP. Awesome. I'm all for that, man. Anyway, the situation in the U.S. closely resembles worldwide trends, but at press time, the estimated search ratio for late November 2020 does not surpass the 2018 highs. And look, and things are just getting heated. Think about at that level. Think what was happening with XRP. When you're talking early January, it had already hit its all-time high. That's astonishing. And then, surprisingly, despite the fact that Bitcoin price almost retested the all-time high on November 25th, interest in Google Trends does not reflect this euphoria. At press time, it is even lower than it was during the 2019 mini rally when Bitcoin barely surpassed $13,000. Interest in Bitcoin is estimated at 18 points worldwide and 22 points for the United States. So there you go. People more interested to Google search XRP than Bitcoin, right? Relatively anyway. I don't know. It's just fun to be aware of. Then there's this piece from the Daily Hodl. Here's what triggered XRP's epic rally, according to Kinetic Capital's Jehan Chu, and I'm probably butchering that because I'm not good with names that are foreign to me, but I'm doing my best here, damn it. This is a brand new piece here. An executive at the crypto investment firm Kinetic Capital says XRP's huge year-end rally was fueled by one simple factor. And I'm not sure that I buy into this, but I want to share it with you because I love diversity of thought, and I think it's having an impact. I'm just not convinced that it's the driver, and I'll explain why in a second here. A managing partner, Jehan Chu, says the coming Flare airdrop, which is set to happen on December 12th, triggered a burst of retail buys that sent the cryptocurrency from 30 cents on November 19th to a high of 76 cents just 4 days later. So consider this. We've known about this for months. And if you take out fundamental reasons for appreciation of cryptocurrency, which to me makes a lot of sense because the markets, I don't think, sufficiently value utility, to be honest with you. If you just look at the charts, the chart analysts will tell you that outside of anything, Flare or otherwise, they were expecting the price to go up. That's what I'm seeing from the chart analysts. So I can appreciate varying opinions, and so this individual feels differently. I'm not on board with it. I think that it's going to be a driving factor to some small degree, but I don't have any evidence that would make me think that this is it. This is something it's a measurable effect. I just don't see evidence for it. So even if it is true, you're going to have to do a better job presenting evidence to persuade me of that. That's all I'm saying here. But anyway, Chu tells the Daily Express that he believes the airdrop, which will give XRP holders a new governance token called Spark, awakened the leading cryptocurrency from slumber. And here's a quote: "The impending airdrop is supercharging the XRP bull market and whipping mindshare of one of the largest crypto communities into a frenzy. With the imminent launch of Flare, a smart contract utility fork of XRP, the pair will attempt to challenge Ethereum's dominance in decentralized finance and decentralized applications." So I just thought I'd share it. Here's a tweet. I got a few tweets actually from Flare Networks, since we're talking about them. Of the large exchanges, Coinbase has not meaningfully engaged with Flare. We are still waiting to hear the decision from Kraken, another cryptocurrency exchange. If you wish to claim Flare Spark tokens and your XRP is held at a non-supporting exchange, you may need to take action soon. So this isn't necessarily surprising me. I've shared my just way I've seen Coinbase operate over the last 3 years that I've been in the world of crypto. I've been skeptical about Coinbase taking on Spark. And of course, I don't have any insider information. For all I knew, they could have done it, but the way that they go about adding coins, it's different than other cryptocurrency exchanges, and we can critique some of the stuff that they've added to their platform, and we should. In my humble opinion, that's another topic for another time, I suppose. But even so, they don't just add every coin all willy-nilly. They don't do that. And so this is not really necessarily surprising me. To me, this is just part of their MO. This is what it would look like if they don't add Spark. And so I've never been that confident, but other major exchanges have. So just be aware of this. If you got your XRP in Coinbase and you want to claim the Spark tokens, you're going to have to find another option if Coinbase doesn't jump on board. And if I had to guess, and again, I acknowledge, fine, maybe I'm wrong, but just a guess at this point, I don't think they're going to do it. I really don't think that they're going to jump on board. We'll just sit here and see. And then Ranger Cove 175 wrote, "I thought we were claiming Spark, not Flare," because they wrote FLR. And then Flare responded, "FLR is the code for Spark." All right, and then take a look at this. Reminder, this is from Flare Networks. Reminder, if you self-custody, you have until June 11th, 2021 to claim Spark based on the XRP balance in your account, your XRP Ledger account on December 12th, 2020. And so I wanted to share with you guys something that I'm thinking about doing because I haven't claimed my Spark tokens yet. And I'm like many of you out there where, like, even though I believe that it is safe to do this, anytime I do anything, like even if I'm just sending my XRP, even though I've done it a bazillion times, I get nervous because I'm like, what if I screw up and what if I'm moving a large amount or this or that? And so even when I do something that I've never done before, like use XRP Toolkit to claim my Spark tokens, I know that I'm going to be nervous. So I had a thought, and I think this is going to work. And I want to get verified. I can't think of a reason this wouldn't work, but I think I'm going to do this because it'll put my mind more so at ease. And for those of you that haven't claimed your Spark, this might work if the way that I'm approaching this is viable. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm going to wait until the snapshot is taken on December 12th, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my XRP out of my my Ledger account, because I'm using a Ledger Nano S. Actually, I have multiple accounts, but I'd move it all out of whatever accounts I'm going to make claims on. So I'd create new accounts for XRP, and I know that'll tie up some in reserve, but it's only 20 whatever. Tie up another 20 XRP, and then move that XRP just out to other accounts. And this is after the snapshot's taken, so I'm thinking, okay, if I do that, then if I put a claim on my original accounts, there won't be any XRP there. So even if something were compromised at that point, like say I downloaded a malicious version of XRP Toolkit, like it wasn't the real one and I actually got duped, which is one of my fears. Like, even though I promise I'll be diligent, but there's always this what if in my mind. So I'm thinking, oh, what if I move the XRP out of those accounts after the snapshot date, and then I put my claim on the account after that? Because then even if I use malicious software, which I don't think I do, but even if I did, well, there's nothing to steal then because I already moved the XRP. Do you guys see what I'm saying here? So I think you can do that. I want to get verification from Flare. If that's the case, I'm not going to claim my Spark until after this, because again, you have until June 11th of 2021 to put a claim on this. So if that's going to work, and I can't think of why it wouldn't, that's probably what I'll do, because then even if my account gets hijacked, there's only going to be 20 XRP as a reserve in there, which you can't get out anyway. So, scammers, have fun with my account where you can't do anything with it. Which again, I don't even think would happen. And to be clear, I have no reason to believe that there's anything whatsoever malicious going on with Flare networks. I think they're totally in the good. Ripple supports them. As far as I know, people do nothing but rave about XRP Toolkit, so I'll be happy to use that, I believe. I'm more so worried about, like, even though I'm going to be diligent, just getting duped somehow. But, whatever. It's just, I've got my money in the game. Like, I got my skin in the game just like you do, so it results in me feeling like this sometimes, right? So we'll see. Okay, I better just wrap up there, though. But thank you much for stopping by, my friends. I could not feel more confident for the long-term viability and price action for XRP, and it's a fun ride. So thanks for sticking around and hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything, because if anything I say are right, that would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo!